I'm still like a walking corpse, to be honest. I haven't quite recovered. Yeah, it was intense, man. It was a lot of hats, and you know, when you see me getting ragdolled around a bathroom where my head is breaking every piece of porcelain and every cubicle possible, it was, yeah, it was brutal. It was spinning a lot of plates. It was like really, you know, to hold that amount of choreography and, you know, direct a film, you know, watch the performance, work with all these other actors, set design, blah, 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 blah. It was mad. Like my adrenaline was at 150 every day, just off the charts. And, you know, it was pretty, you know, we shot this at the height of the pandemic, and, you know, everything that could have went wrong. So we were constantly having to adapt to on the fly and change things. But yeah, what you see is chaos on the screen, and that's what it was like in front and behind, you know, the camera.
Man wishes to challenge the gods. He must become more than a man.
I got my foot stamped on, so I broke a couple toes just before we started filming, and I thought, okay, this is really annoying, but I think we can be okay. And then I broke my hand in the first action sequence, and that was tough. You know, we had to change all of the choreography last minute to one-handed choreo. My hand was swollen like this huge elephant's foot, and, you know, we finished filming that day. I carried on shooting, and then we got on a private plane because we had to keep this COVID bubble. And the doctor put a screw in my bone, and he's like, you know, you cannot put any weight on this. You can't put more than a pound or two of pressure. Otherwise, it will be like taking a bent nail out of like wood. Like, you'll ruin your bone. And I'm like, Doc, I got it. I hear you. And then we went straight back into shooting all of the action for this movie, and I was possessed. Yeah. When we went to South by Southwest and won the audience award, it was one of the most incredible moments of my career. You know, like I always come from a place of like fear and like imposter syndrome. So like, even, you know, going to the premiere in South by Southwest, I saw these people queued up 3 blocks down, and I was like, well, you know, are they showing Fall Guy already? What's going on? And they're like, no, they're here for you. They're here for Monkey Man. And, you know, we won the audience award there, and it just blew the roof off, and there was so much goodwill for me in the film, and I was moved. It was embarrassing, but I did cry a little because I was just on the stage, really exposed, and you know, you've been living with this thing, and I've sacrificed so much to kind of birth this little gremlin of a movie, and for it to be, you know, received with so much love is huge.